is going to MLS. The team that nobody wanted, the team that nobody wanted, the team that nobody wanted is going to MLS.
History being made. 2015 Major League Soccer season underway. What a moment for NYC FC. Will be etched into Orlando history. Martins, Clint Dempsey, 3-0.
Dark clouds, like it's game day, like you mean it. That's what we're talking about. Good morning, good afternoon. We welcome those watching online, MLSsoccer.com. We welcome you on Fox Sports 1, and we welcome you to an absolutely historic day here in Minnesota for soccer. I am personally thrilled to be here. I learned today it is not the Midwest. I'm now in the north, correct? So welcome to the north. Now hold on. You know, when you say the north, people kind of freak out. They're like, north is cold. Cold is bad. I disagree. However, one of my friends was kind enough to send me a text the other day and said, Stoner, 3 inches of snow today, spring snow. And then the driver this morning said, more snow here today. You look behind you on that field, you wouldn't know. Beautiful green grass, just waiting for soccer in this community. This is just so exciting as MLS. Nobody expands and grows better and more proficiently than Major League Soccer, and we have great news here. There's a couple wonderful faces in the audience I want to recognize right off bat, and I'm going off script right off the bat. This is awesome. One of my favorite faces, and I have not seen him in a long time, and he is doing so much good work here in the Minneapolis, St. Paul area. The director of the Tony Sane Foundation, former U.S. national team player. Tony Sane, where are you, buddy? I know you are. There you are. I used to love watching the big cat run down the field for DC United. He looks good, doesn't he? Another great face from Major League Soccer. Your head coach here in Minnesota. Where are you, Manny Lagos? Get up here, buddy. Used to cover Manny for a team called the Tampa Bay Mutiny, the San Jose Earthquakes. Do yourselves a favor today. Please take a look at Manny's shoes before you leave. From the Tin Man collection. Sitting next to Manny is one of my favorite humans in the world. And this is so good because I get to really embarrass him right now. He is the greatest soccer player this country has ever produced. There's no questions. I just said it. That is a statement. He is retired for now. Still trying to talk him out of it. Nobody has played this game at a better, higher level, representing the red, white, and blue in Major League Soccer and for the U.S. national team. My good friend, Landon Donovan. Welcome, Landon. No. Stand up. Let's hear it for Landon Donovan. Retirement has treated you well so far. He'll be at the bocce court a little bit later today, moving to St. Petersburg at the end of the week. Great soccer history in Minnesota. All things so many of you here in attendance are aware of. Some may not be as aware of it. Turn your attention to the monitors. We will educate you and remind you about the wonderful soccer history here in Minnesota.
And good evening, everyone. From the net, as we call Metropolitan Stadium here in Bloomington, Minnesota, the third meeting this season between the Kicks.
Passion for soccer runs deep in Minnesota. 4 decades deep. Community runs deeper.
Look, his eyes are open. He's concentrating.
Sumayani Jala. I love soccer.
A game that's growing in our communities.
Soccer. I love soccer. Me gusta jugar fútbol.
Uniting us as teammates and fans. A state as beautiful as the game itself. Known for its vast wilderness and admired for its vibrant cities. A new era with a vision for professional soccer. In search of a new championship. Tied to a community and united as one.
1, 2, 3, play!
Minnesota United FC. Beautiful game, united passion.
And with that, let's get to the reason you all were kind enough to take time away from your families, your jobs, your businesses to join us here. We're going to bring up 2 very important gentlemen. Dark clouds, I want to hear it when I introduce them, all right? You've been warned. The commissioner of Major League Soccer, Mr. Don Garber. Minnesota United FC owner, Dr. Bill McGuire. Gentlemen. Little louder.
Thank you, Rob. And to the dark clouds, remember this day. You're happy, you're cheering, because the time will come where you will hate me. So I want to kind of remember all this. Guys, thanks, and the entire fan group, thanks for coming out. This is just a historic day for our sport. I want to welcome everybody from the community. Our events are getting bigger and bigger as our sport continues to grow. And today we have another historic announcement that will show how far the sport of soccer has come in the United States and Canada, and now will be taken to a truly higher level in the great state of Minnesota. You know, today is the culmination of a journey that began a number of years ago for our good friend Bill McGuire, who started on this project to do something to give back to the community. And I think you'll see as you meet more members of the ownership group. This started as a project that was about this town, about taking a team that had deep roots here and saving it. And then slowly, as you'll see as you get to know Bill and spend more time with him, he has become an avid and passionate lover of our game. And he decided that he wanted to take Minnesota United, that had a deep history in the community, and take it to a higher level, to take it to the top flight of soccer in North America. And the story evolved from Bill and his family to include a great group of local business leaders with as deep a commitment to the community, who have a grand vision, and you'll see it, you'll feel it today, to capture all of the great values of the beautiful game and take it to the highest possible level in this state, a state that has such a deep history with the sport. We've always believed that the success of MLS would be driven by visionary and passionate and committed owners. Some of them you saw on the screen, combined with world-class stadiums that celebrate and honor and revere the sport. Take best-of-class management, combine it with a really cool, funky hit city, and add a bunch of fans who believe in this sport, who believe in their club, and want to come out and show the rest of the world how far our country has come as a soccer nation. And we have all of that, and we have more than that right here in the Twin Cities. We have an ownership group that loves the state, that loves our sport, that believes in the power and the influence of our great game, that is committed to building a building that celebrates the game, that can be a cathedral for our league, that can take all these passionate, engaged fans and give them an opportunity to celebrate in their home right down the block at the farmers market. We have a plan here that we believe in. We have a plan here that we believe will take the sport to an even higher level throughout North America, throughout the city, throughout the state, and throughout the region. So, Bill, to you and your ownership group, on behalf of all of your partners that for the last 20 years have been working hard to build this sport throughout the United States and Canada, and now throughout the state of Minnesota. Thank you for your belief in our league. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for your commitment to helping Major League Soccer be one of the great soccer leagues in the world. So we've been asked a lot over the last couple of months, why Minnesota? And it starts with Bill. It starts with Bill and his partners, the Pohlad family, Glenn Taylor and Wendy Carson Nelson, who you'll be hearing from later this morning. You will love this group. They are totally committed. They love this game, they love the city, and they've got a great plan for a building. They represent exactly what we want and what we need to continue this momentum that we have that is really stimulating the growth of our league and what Minnesota needs to build to continue to nurture the sport that has such a great history in this region. We're thrilled to have them join an ownership group that includes folks that own teams in every other major league throughout the U.S. and Canada. Importantly, it is our total belief in the Twin Cities, a market that is young, that is diverse, that has more people driving their bicycles around than they do in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is a pretty hip place. It has an incredible international flair to it. It is a city that represents all of the things that we have been able to capitalize that allows our league to be a sport for a new America. It's diverse, it's young, and it is empowered by people who are the next generation of great sports fans. And also includes a great plan for a stadium. Soccer stadiums have been the literal and figurative driver, the cornerstone of our league's growth since our first stadium was built in Columbus by Lamar Hunt in 1998. Each of these buildings, now 15, we just launched our most recent one last weekend in San Jose, have served as real deep roots in our community that allows us to have stadiums that people from around the world who love this game can now have in their city, in their country, and in their league. So when you take all of that and you put it all together, it gives us the perfect recipe for success. Minnesota, as you know from the video, has a great history of support of this game, 40 years of professional soccer at various levels. There's one guy that I want to point out that is one of our run silent, run deep folks at Major League Soccer, one of our founders, Mark Abbott. Mark, if you could raise your hand here. Mark is from Minnesota. He was a ball boy for the Minnesota Kicks and grew up playing the game and then moved on in his life and helped found Major League Soccer. And when you think about people like Bill and what he's done over the last number of years, and you think about the deep history, you think about the Lagos family, Buzz and Manny, you think all of those people who have come together now with a young guy like Nick Rogers that's running the Minnesota United FC. It has taken a sport that has deep roots and now has a plan and energy for a great and powerful and exciting future. We have deep confidence in this club. We have deep confidence in our ownership group. We love the dark clouds. So remember this day when you're mad at us for suspending your coach or finding one of your players. So in closing, it has been a real pleasure to deal with you, Bill. I think you represent the great character and the ethics of this city. And it's going to be very exciting to have you and your partners sitting around our board table to help us build this sport for the next generation. We are now just 20 years old, one generational turn from a family, a son or daughter that spends time at home with their family. Our greatest years are still ahead. And when you add Bill and the Polads and Wendy and Glenn, Nick and the rest of the group, we are not just excited about the city, but we're excited about all of you sitting around and giving us a new and very diverse voice around our board table. So this is the moment that we have been waiting for. We've been working on this for about a year and a half. I think many of you have been working on it and hoping for it for many years longer than that. So, Bill, let's get to it. Wait, stand over here, Bill. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome Minnesota to Major League Soccer. Now, folks, we're going to try to get Bill excited here.
Mr. Excitement, as they say. Actually, it's hard to be anything but humbled, I think. Too many people here to thank, so I will do that first. I'll miss a lot of you, so I will just say a blanket thanks to the community, the leaders, the civic people, our elected officials, our fans, the people that come to just support doing things for this city. We got players showed up, lots of stuff. So it's a great day. I did want to thank Don and the other owners for their faith and confidence in us and in our community and recognition of the vitality of this community and what it stands for and what it will be and continue to be in the future. Certainly, I want to thank all of the fans and the other people, as I just mentioned, who have come together, particularly a number of people, some of whom are here today and others you will hear about in the future, who have taken the step forward to help lead this, to be sort of the founding partners of this. And here we have Wendy Nelson, as mentioned, Jim and Bob Polad are here. Glenn Taylor could not be here because of some issues with, or some meetings he had with the NBA, but is here in spirit, and others, all of whom have made their commitment, their ongoing commitment to this community and something that they think will make it better. Obviously, we want to again thank the fans. This all came about really because watching this game on a cool fall evening a couple of years ago and saying we have to do something with this, we have to make it more than it is, and that's what this is about. And that was 2+ years back. What a remarkable journey in a very short time. We obviously have a lot of big visions and dreams about this, and I want to say up front that it is a joint journey. It will not be something that any of us do alone. It will take all of us. We'll take those that love the game, those that love the city, those that love what more we can do to make this an even greater place than all of us already recognize that it is. And actually, being able to do this here today was a great deal, because when Don looked out and saw it snowing last night, to look out and see grass as green as you could want is just a testament to the fact that Minnesotans love their sports and they adapt to those sports, and we'll be here in a great facility very soon and continue this all on. Wendy, I wonder if you might just say a couple words for us.
I had to steal one of the scarves. What an enormous thrill that it is that I get to be with all of you and participate in this historic announcement. Minnesota, aren't we proud? When Bill came to me and talked to me about his dream, and it wasn't his dream for himself, it was his dream for Minnesota. And here's a man who has done so much for our community. I was thrilled by the idea to bring Major League Soccer to Minnesota. But then it even resonated further, because I'm a former collegiate athlete and a professional athlete. And I know what sports does for youth development, for community building, and for bringing us together, this civic pride. Our common future is diversity. Soccer is played on every continent. I think it's the world's favorite sport. Is this true? Yes? So Minnesota, today is a day to be really proud. And the evidence of how great we are is that MLS chose us, and now we need to show them that we're worthy of that. So let's go Minnesota, and thank you, Bill McGuire.
Thank you, and I think that really sums it up, and we don't need to spend a lot of time rehashing things that we know. This is a great community. We do aspire to some wonderful things. There is a vision in place. We will begin unveiling that and sharing it with people so we can all have a smart dialogue about the right way to do this, the best way to do it on behalf of the community and the future of the sport in this community. One thing I will say, and it's been alluded to, and there may be a picture pop up, we have been focused on the farmers market area because it represents a downtown site. We believe that a soccer park there can help facilitate development and expansion of that part of our community, working in concert actually with a wonderful, different historic piece of our history or our heritage, and that's the farmers market. So we see a common opportunity to enhance the community through living and being in that area. And of course, it is one of the hubs, if not the hub, of public transportation, which is another thing we think is very vital here. So we'll be talking about that in the weeks to come, but today this is really just about what an honor and a privilege it is for all of us to be chosen to be partners with Major League Soccer in this community for all the things it represents and all the things our community represents. So thank everyone for coming, all of you. Thanks for your commitment, your support, and your help in the journey ahead. Thanks. Where are they? Jim, Bob?
Thank you all. We are far from done up here. There are some folks out there in the Major League Soccer world that would like to take this opportunity to say a little message to our new MLS friends here in Minnesota. Take a look at the screens, and you will see that message.
I mean, I think the fans are just as excited as we are, and I mean, MLS is a great league, so it's going to be really competitive, and I think we're ready for it.
Inside he comes, oh, that is superb!
Minnesota, welcome to Major League Soccer. Minnesota.
Oh my goodness, twice saved!
Welcome to Major League Soccer. Minnesota, welcome to Major League Soccer. We're excited to have you.
Shot from distance, one goal, Diego Valeri, 2-1 point!
Bienvenido Minnesota a la MLS.
Minnesota. Welcome to Major League Soccer.
Congratulations to Minnesota and the Twin Cities on your new MLS team. Best of luck.
Minnesota, welcome to Major League Soccer.
Minnesota. Welcome to Major League Soccer.
Major League Soccer.
Bunbury dance this way past Iago Teal. Bunbury!
Welcome to Minnesota.
The pickup game starts in 10 minutes right outside on Target Field, so I hope you guys brought your studs. With the first pick, I take Landon Donovan. I'm no idiot. A couple of quick bits of housekeeping. The 2015 fan rally this Sunday, 1 to 3 o'clock here at the Mall of America Rotunda. Meet the team right there. Wonderful opportunity to kick off your season, which you guys will do in early April in Florida. Also want to thank everybody watching online and on Fox Sports 1. Those media still requesting some bonus time, if you will, with some of our celebrities and our guests. You're asked to proceed over there to my left. Doctor, on behalf of, I don't know who I'm representing, my family or whoever, but thank you. We really appreciate your vision, your trust, and it's so good to have more faces here in Major League Soccer. Minnesota, welcome to MLS. Dark Clouds, take us home.